Well, hello, welcome back to a brand new episode of Dead or Spud. I'm Maniacal. Today's movie we're going for came out in 2000 and it's called At Dawn They Sleep. I need to give a big shout out to BZB2000 who recommended this one. Never ever heard of it until you said give it a go. The premise of it apparently is these two guys, I think they're at war with another drug lord dude or something. These two women they take back turn out to be angels. I'm guessing they sleep with them and stuff. They give them like the a vampire virus, go off, and their lives are changed forever. And then they got to join other vampires to kill humans or something. And the angels want this, but then it says like demons get involved to say, nah, fuck your plans. So the demons are good guys in this. It sounds like, but I don't know. Sounds mad and wild to be honest. It is very low budget though, so take that into account with a big premise like this. Don't be expecting like, you know, Michael Bay production levels, should we say? But, you know, if it's done well and it's got a charm to it, it should win me over. On that note, if you've seen this film or even heard of it, what did you make of it? After my reaction and then my review at the end, do you agree? Do you disagree? Give me your thoughts. Or if like a BZB2000, you've got any movies to suggest, let me know. Otherwise, let's get on to At Dawn They Sleep from 2000. So it's just opened up with... Oh, alright, so it's already happened then, alright. Although it did open up with tits, literally, like, you know what I mean? So just to save me the editing purposes, but... I've seen you around here before. He's already done them by the looks of it. Yeah.
The deal went bad. Shit. Alright.
That was a weird cut then. Ah, what the fuck? It's like, let me explain, shut up. That looked quite cool though.
Respect.
Do you know who Billy Ray Douglas is? He's shit.
Yeah, we all know. He said Billy Ray Douglas like a million times. Right, we get the character's name.
Wasn't like that. Please.
No, Blaze, no Blaze. Ah, and then just shoots him in the fucking head too. I like the splatter effects. They're alright.
Respect.
What the fuck is wrong with these people?
Ah, his hand's completely clean now. What the fuck? Look at this now. He's getting into a fucking massive shootout. Alright. Ah, it's turning into Max Payne.
Like they take this bottle, shove it right up fucking laws all over its ass. That's what I like to do. Go fuck himself too.
Well, you don't like Metallica? Fair enough. Right, so these are the angels that they're hooking up with, not the two at the very beginning, alright. Ah, look at this. And only one of them was willing to get her tits out, by the way. The other one was just wrestling the other guy. This one, like, look at this. Ah, nice. Very nice. Can you imagine that though? Like, if I can sleep with some woman, she bites your neck and shit. You're like, get the fuck out of my house. You start puking up, like, thinking, fuck, she can be rabies or something. Like. Ah, he's running away now from someone in a car, alright? Well, he's running in the middle of the road instead of off in the woods where you can't drive through trees, but there we go.
What an idiot!
Are they going to drive through this house? Ah, fair play to them. Although you can see how it's set up, they actually set something up to drive through.
Respect.
Come on, man. Don't be dead.
Don't be dead?
What?
Nothing can... They forgot to overdub him or add his whatever he said in him.
I should be dead right now. Well, you're not, so shut up about it already.
Yeah, that's a good point. Obviously, like, you're talking pretty alright considering you've been shot in the fucking arm, like in the chest, but there you go.
Holy shit, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, look at this. Holy shit, it's him.
Where? Walking at the top of the street. No fucking way, that is him. Oh, put
Put your seatbelt on, mate. I'm getting him. And again, don't run into the woods, just runs on the road. Ah, look at this. Ah, they actually crashed into a car, like, stupid as it was, but they did it.
No.
Why is he having a problem wanting to shoot him? You shot someone earlier, no problem. Ah, so I can't shoot you, but I got no problem chopping you into bits.
What?
Ah, look at that! Yes, they done it, guys. They done it. You can hear the same noise. They didn't even like make a realistic stab sound. How's that feel? You just had a fucking knife in your head. You should be dead, right? Well, it's a plastic knife, I guess, isn't it?
Go fuck yourself.
Ah!
In a few days, we're gonna pay Billy Ray a visit.
At no point have they said, like, we haven't been to hospital to get them bullets removed. Like, they just been like, right. What? Ah, look at this. Ah, the fuck? Ah, so you just rub it into your face. So what, they become like Cocoon? You become a spider? What? Okay, so he is turned into a vampire now. Right.
They didn't deserve this beautiful world. Should have belonged to us.
So the angels are moaning, going, "Oh, you humans got the world, it should belong to us. I hate you humans," basically.
Satisfying.
So saying Christian child fund, and he's obviously swindling it himself. He's a corrupt priest. So technically, like, I guess, whatever happens to him, you'll be like, he deserves it. I think that's the idea.
Well, duh.
So he's having a staring competition. Okay. Okay. So we cut him open with a cross and now he's gutting him or something? Was that his spine? That's quite cool, actually.
Whoa, that was cool.
And then he stabbed it back into him, his bone sticking out and he came out with it. That was quite cool, I guess. Yep, and he just slashed his guts out. And this other guy was just, alright then. Bit of gore, I guess. Yeah, crosses don't do nothing, buddy. So I'm guessing they're gonna burn the place and then it's just going to like a nun with what looks like a prostitute just cut in between for some reason. Yeah, it's quite rough then, basically. So that prostitute was going down on the nun, which was the angel pretending to be a prostitute. While she's going down on her, she's like, "Oh, I'm a bit hungry here," quite literally, like, you know. That's a toy, but, you know, burning shit, I guess.
Fire! Fire!
Yeah, look at this. It's like, cut, fuck. Fuck. So is this guy into this in real life? He's like, "Oh, if you get a role for me, let me talk about, like, you know, how I ejaculate over the thought of bloodbaths and shit, like."
I could have sworn one of them, his last breath was, "I should have gotten laid."
But this scene's a really good example of, like, the one of them really trying, the guy with the long hair really going over the top, and the other guy just kind of like, "Oh shit, I didn't know we were filming today, man. I probably shouldn't have smoked all them fucking pipes beforehand. Fuck, what's my line?
I don't know.
Purple, you got some wicked film posters in the mouth of madness, bad taste, respect to that.
Respect.
He goes down like a sack of shit, and all his friends go, "Oh shit!" while fucking Chris beats up the other five.
Just keeping in, like, the banging of the mic and everything, like.
Fuck!
Look at that.
I think it's Rob.
Oh no, I think that's Rob. How can you tell with a Halloween prop?
I don't know.
It's a note. You tried to run us down when we weren't looking. You failed.
I never just instantly, like, well.
Make it.
Well, the shit boxes are the good cars.
And also, it's been filmed with a fisheye. You can, like, you could see, like. Why did they film that in particular with a fisheye?
I don't know.
Why is he sitting on a car like that waiting for him? It looks like he's trying to take a shit or something. Yeah, look at this. Oh, that's why he's standing on the car for a little stunt, alright. Hey, rolled the car, I guess. Isn't this the same place he had the shootout earlier in the film? Look at Max Payne jumping and shit. Why'd he dive over there?
I don't know.
Not very good shots, they're just blindly firing everywhere, like.
Pathetic.
You realize
You both only... You emptied both bags, but only changed one, so you should only have one gun working each.
Gotcha.
I mean, this scene, like, bless some for the attempt, but you need a budget to pull shit like this off, mate. Now it's just rolling, alright.
What?
Why did the top of it all do that when you weren't even shooting, whatever. That's fucking hell, he got like unlimited bullets. And this guy's feeding him while the other guys are shooting, like, is he gonna... What, where did he... What, there's a hole there, what? Oxidizer, let's see what happens here. He's gonna shoot that right next to him, is he alright? Just put his arm on fire, that's alright.
Pathetic.
Okay, we get like an acid trip style cut of Worms, a guy in a demon suit with a hot looking chick by the looks of it. Now look at this.
So you're here to save me from their tyranny, but in return use me for your own personal needs.
But he is a demon. The fact he's even like giving you like a choice and just being up front of you is surprising.
Another 3 inches of those bullets would have shredded your heart. You'd be dead.
He just said if you got a bullet straight to your heart, you can still die. Didn't that happen to him like early in the film?
Bullshit. With the blood of an angel in my veins, I can be in unity with them.
Yeah, he's like, I need you to fuck her up so I can feed on her. Okay, now this is happening. What happened here? Just cut to this. He's just all of a sudden puking up blood with 2 guys in a room. What the fuck happened there?
Now it's time to die.
Now it's time to die.
It's time to die!
Fair play to that guy trying to act. Oh, look at that. He somehow cut him in the thing, like some samurai thing. Yeah. I was going to say fair play to this guy trying, but he is kind of corny, like. Look at this. Yep. See, that's how you do it in films. Can't afford the budget to do a real quick fucking cut of me just breaking a fucking melon in half. So quick you can't even notice. What? That guy just turned into a skeleton? What? How is she there now?
I don't know.
I didn't want to let anything happen to you.
So, if they don't show a flashback, I'm guessing the other guys who were involved, they're like, oh, we need you tomorrow to do, like, the rest of the scene. They're like, man, we only agreed to 1 day. Just cut to this. It's like, oh, yeah, thanks for saving me. Yeah, he's like, take this and eat it. What, this little fucking plastic doll? Plastic won't digest well, mate. Ooh, who put that Halloween prop up there? Impressed. There's a ladder in the back on the floor. They kept in frame. That's all they got up there, innit? Okay, so they're having a fight now. Alright, she's flying away, alright. No, look at this. Because he ripped out 2 of her feathers, I made her fall. Where's, like, alright. What's he... Boy's just pushing on his stomach and is crushing her bones, alright?
What?
So he squeezed her so much, crushing her bones, the top of her head blew up. Right. Oh dear, look at this. He's throwing like tentacles.
What?
Right, just pulled him off, alright.
Pathetic.
Oh dear, this is them flying a bit of smoke while you just... look at that. What? Did he just rip her in half or something? Yeah. No, well, back to this scene again. We got loads of this footage, let's fucking use this again. What? They're blowing up more toys, alright. I think he literally just scratched the fucking container and it blew it up somehow. But yeah, he's just... What's he doing? He's just flying past him, it's all blowing up.
What?
And then he just dives through a fucking window and knocks himself out like an idiot. Alright? Just stabbed him with a katana sword. It's not even in his heart though.
Ah, go on.
You become an abomination.
You can see on the top of his head then where they had the mic just floating about there. See? On top of his head. So is he gonna die or not? Because... What? Oh, he just happened to have an angel in here.
What?
You're telling me the angel can't get out of that? Now he's got a gun. Whoa, look at this. What the fuck? Well, now she's escaped. And she stabbed him in the fucking head now. Although they explicitly said only through the heart, right?
What the fuck is this?
Was the demon turned up behind her? Yeah. So why did the demon need that guy when he could at any point just turned up when she's in the middle of a sex act and just turned up behind her and went bang? Like, why? What was the point of needing a guy? He says something about we can't cross your worlds, but you just did then.
Bullshit.
Look at this. He's melting now. Because the demon fed on the angel, I guess every vampire now is... this is happening to him. That's, you know, cool effects, right?
Respect.
I think that's the exact same head they used earlier in the film when it was in the package, in the box, you know, reuse the prop in it. Why is she playing with plants?
I don't know.
So she cut the tree now, the tree is having a piss. And she's drinking the piss that the tree is pissing out, alright?
What?
So is this new idea get Mother Nature on our side or some bollocks like that?
I don't know.
So this is just coming up from the ground now, alright? And there's a super hot woman just laying there rubbing herself up, like, alright? And now this is happening. What the fuck is happening now?
I don't know.
So the raids is raining blood. Was the whole point of this to infect, like I said, rain and nature? Now this will infect you or some shit. I don't know. Okay, so that was A Dawn They Sleep from 2000. Nice one, BZB2000, for the recommendation on this one. So yeah, very low budget. If you're not into low budget films, I don't think you get through it, if I'm honest with you, because it is very low budget. But you know, if you don't mind low budget films, I think you will find quite a bit of appreciation in this one. The fact that, like, you know, they actually set up like walls to drive through, even though it's like, you know, you can tell it's been set up there on the spot. Like, efforts were made, right, on this one, like quite a lot. For low budget, you know, they did what they could, in fairness to them. The negatives I would say with this, you know, being that there was a big, the idea the story could have done with a bigger budget, put it that way, like, you know what I mean? But I do admire what they did and how epic the story was, so to speak, for what they did. Some of the acting was pretty, well, a lot of the acting was pretty bad. It's weird because the two main guys, right? The one of them, he's like overacting, and I can see why people will probably be like, yeah, I guess quite annoying because he does at points and he's a bit like, you're not that convincing, like, you know, but you're really trying, so at the same time, bless you, you know. And then the other guy just seems like he's just fucking smoked like a load of bongs, and it's like such a juxtaposition between them when in scenes together, especially. I get, you know, everyone's got their own personalities and that, but it's more so the acting. It's like the one of them's barely just remembering his lines, while the other one's like, it seems like he hasn't slept in the whole night. He was just going through his fucking lines in the mirror, like, you know what I mean? So that was quite mad. Although I do appreciate the guy trying, you know what I mean? There was some pretty decent gore in here. You know, low budget gore, so it's not like Saw levels of like, that's fucking rough, you know, but there was quite a bit of it in there. You know, it starts off quite quick when he's shooting the guy in the fucking heads and all that, like, they get into stuff pretty quick. The pacing's pretty decent, although there's a lot of like, why is this happening now kind of moments. On negative sides, I would say, like, technically, yeah, like some of the sounds, it kept a lot of popping in, and like when the mic was getting hit, you know, rather than redubbing it, I get, like, you film for the day, you look back, you go, fuck, like, innit, maybe redub it, like, you know what I mean? But no, he's just kept all that in. There was a scene when a guy's speaking, you can literally see the boom mic above his head. You know, so there's definitely some things like that. But, you know, they try to make the action scenes quite good, although they're a bit messy. But again, because of the budget, you can't expect John Wick levels. So I appreciate and admire what they were going for with that. The storyline was quite mad, different, like, you know, I'm guessing, like, don't know if they're not, like, very, I'm guessing they might be not really fans of Christianity because they spin it on the thing saying angels are bad and that, you know, but I have heard that story being told. Maybe they're just playing up to it, I don't know, but it's very metal, innit, you know, and in our metal days it's very like, yeah, devil, you know what I mean? So maybe it's just the vibe they're going for, whatever. You know, again, very cheap film. It's nothing like if someone's like, oh, I want to watch a John Wick film, this would never come up in my head, like, you know what I mean? But for what they've done and that, it had a bit of a chance. I'm just going to give it a Spud, to be honest, because they did make a good effort. Although, like, at points it blowing up toys and you can see it did have a bit of a charm to it. It's like, you know what, guys, you were ambitious and on your low budget, you know, fair play to you guys. I've seen plenty of films like this. They're just fucking awfully done. At least, you know, it kept me going, like, you know what I mean? It's only an hour and 70 minutes, so it didn't overstay its welcome. They said, like, you know, technically some bad things, but the idea was all right, and it was kept holding my interest, I guess. Like, you know what I mean? Towards the end, I started clock watching a bit, and the ending is a bit fucking stupid, where the last two angels are like, oh, okay, we got to try something different. So they cut a tree, and the one angel, I thought she was dead, but she's not. She's laying there naked, and then a corpse comes out of the ground. I'm guessing he busted her in 2 seconds, right? So she's pissed off, and then he just melts. So I'm guessing that's what happened. He melts into the floor, and then the rain comes down, raining blood. So is it like the rain's infected, like trees are infected? Because that's a crazy idea, because then you can never escape it. Like, but that didn't really make much sense. I really think it's because he busted so quick, she was pissed off, and that happened. All right. So there are a couple of moments like that, but overall, I kind of got where they were going with it. If you have seen this film, let me know what you thought of it. Any movies to recommend, let me know. Otherwise, yeah, good effort all around on this one, I would say, guys. You know, quite charming one. Dawn They Sleep from 2000, if it interests you, I'd say give it a try, you know what I mean? But, you know, you'll see by my reaction, basically, if it's going to be a kind of cup of tea. But if it does interest you, yeah, give it a go. Only an hour and 17 minutes, isn't it? But yeah, I've been Maniacal Max, so until next time, peace out.
Maniacal Mac.